A Christian hate group known to us as the American Family Association has created a bigotry map of anti-Christian organizations. So the backstory is the Southern Poverty Law Center considers the American Family Association a hate group. And the American Family Association really resents that. They really don't like being on the hate group map of the SPLC. They think the SPLC is a bogus organization. So they came out with a bigotry map, and it lists all sorts of humanist, atheist, gay rights groups as hate groups, anti-Christian groups, etc., etc. So I thought to myself, let's take a look at the policies and platforms of these supposed anti-Christian hate groups. Let's pick one at random. The New York City Atheists, they're on the bigotry map of the American Family Association. What do they want? Okay. They want to promote the separation of church and state. Well, that's not hate, right? That's just complying with the Constitution. That doesn't really qualify you as a hate group. They want to educate the public about atheism. If a Christian group wanting to educate the public about Christianity is not hate, then educating the public about lack of religion also can't be hate. They also want to provide a forum for examining and discussing atheism. That can't possibly be hate. I mean, if discussing Christianity isn't hate, then discussing atheism certainly can't be hate. And lastly, they want to be doing various charity and volunteering based on them being an atheist group. I can't imagine how charity and volunteering could be considered hate. Let's take another group that is a supposed anti-Christian bigotry group, according to the AFA, the Secular Student Alliance at Montclair State University. Their purpose is to provide a forum where atheists and agnostics and freethinkers, skeptics, secular humanists, other non-religious students can learn, discuss, and contribute through society through activism and service. Whoa, Lewis, stop the hate, because that is incredibly, incredibly hateful. Let's contrast that with the platform of the AFA. They want to restrain evil by exposing the works of darkness. Supernatural woo that is just absolutely disconnected from reality. They want to convince individuals of sin and challenge them to seek Christ's grace and forgiveness. Again, same, we're talking about woo. They want to preserve marriage and the family. That means they're pushing for state-mandated discrimination against people based on their sexual orientation. They have protested other religions, like when Keith Ellison was elected the first Muslim to Congress and he was going to swear in on a Quran. They protested that. Apparently, they think that Christianity by the state should be placed above other religions. That really does sound like the hate group to me. When I compare the supposed hate groups of the AFA bigotry map and AFA, I'm left with only one conclusion, Lewis, which is that the AFA is the only hate group of the bunch.
Yeah, they like to pretend that they are the victims. I think this is another attempt at that. But all they do is diminish and demean and insult and try to restrict the rights of other people across the board and scare people into accepting their beliefs.
An interesting attempt, certainly, to try to position anyone who is not Christian as a hate group or bigots. But sadly, when we look at the actual platforms of the groups, it is confirmed that the SPLC is right. The AFA is a hate group, period. Next, I will talk to Edmunds editor John Odell about the future of autonomous vehicles.